as I was saying, a large amount of those people that are left with those gains are either looking unhealthy, like they've been on meth, or with excess skin folds. Now they have to cover up themselves with compression garments, with tight-fitting clothing or turtlenecks. Really a blunder on their part, but it's their conditioning. Western media has taught this type of thing, has conditioned this into the masses. It's a funny point I wanted to point out, that a lot of people that we know that have been meth addicts, that have lost a lot of weight because of methamphetamine, a lot of them don't really look to be having the same issues as the people that have chosen alternative ways of losing weight fast. They don't necessarily have to. Okay, they suffer a lot of other issues, but they aren't really walking around with turtlenecks, with excess skin folds, as many other people are. Some of them can even control their addiction, and they won't end up losing so much weight that they look sort of hollow in the face. My point was that shortcuts don't work. Shortcuts never work. Looking for the easy way to get something is even worse. If you actually took note, there's a big group of people that are taking supplements. They have taken supplements to get the eventual outcome, and these people are, a lot of these people are walking around with different issues. A lot of these people that have made their gains, in particular, they are walking around with different unfortunate issues. Not a lot of them are able to not a lot of them are looking healthy, if I may put it like that, which is a funny thing, because there are people that lose weight because of something like methamphetamine that don't seem to have similar issues. Sure, they get their own issues. Their skin looks like hell. They drop a lot of weight. Sometimes get to the point where their face looks hollow. But they aren't left with excess skin folds, with the need to walk around with a turtleneck or with tight compression garments. A lot of people that lose weight fast, or a significant amount of weight, they do so in such a way that they end up looking unhealthy. And that's the wrong way to go about something like that. That's what the personal trainer is for. The PT helps you make sure that the weight that you lost ends up leaving you in a position where you look better, healthier, stronger, because you have developed this foundation. Instead of just dropping all those kilograms, You have something underneath to look forward to. People have that perception as well. Again, Western media. Conditioning. People think that, well, have this perception that they are conditioned to have this perception that after that you are allowed to have expectations, that you are entitled to having expectations. I want to lose weight. I want my trainer to help me exclusively to lose weight. I want to gain muscle. I want him exclusively to help me build muscle on my arms. Not to give me this foundation where now I can use those arms. Not to give me this foundation where when I lose all that weight, I looked decent afterwards. It's like I said earlier, Western media, which is the influence won't last for long. Western European media influence won't be lasting long. It's about to come tumbling down. Oh, that looks stunning. Well, my point was that there's many ways to do something, and obviously to get something done, you can't just do it. You can't just end that sentence by saying that you gotta do it yourself. To get something done, you have to make an investment of energy. Energy can be in the form of physical output. Energy can be in the form of mental strain, emotional strain, spiritual strain. Can also be in the form of finances. You should be able to invest a certain amount of finance in something that you would obviously really want. But let's keep it on the topic of this video, where it's people that are looking for gains. What type of commitment is necessary for you to get the results? A half-assed commitment doesn't get you any form of a result. You can't go to school once a week. You can't go to school twice a week and expect yourself to make some significant gains. School itself, a 5-day week. A 5-day week. Tertiary institutions, a 5-day week. If people think that going to a gym once a week, going to a personal trainer once a week is going to be enough. No, it has to be a significant part of your week, because it has to be a significant part of your life. It essentially has to become you. You have to become the person that trains regularly. More than half of what your week is. Okay, you can get away with 3 with a trainer, but that also means that you have to do a few things on the side as well. But the big point is that you have to make an investment in such a way that it becomes who you are. You have to become the gains. You have to become the person that trains so hard, so consistently, that it is you, who you are. You have to be someone that trains so often, that invested so much, that passed the test of investment. That's another thing. The universe tests you, asks you if you want something enough. Are you willing to do what's necessary, what's obviously uncomfortable for you, to achieve the outcome? And that investment, that test is usually too much for many. It shouldn't be for you though, because all you have to do is make it out on the other side. All you have to do is show up. And usually the rest takes care of itself. If you have the right people around you, of course. Sometimes the environment can be a bit toxic at the gym, can be a bit toxic at the running club, can be a bit toxic at the group training sessions, can be whatever, but I guess that's the point of a personal trainer. PTs that become your friend, essentially, your overly positive friend that's always trying to uplift and motivate. The choice is obviously yours though. It's easy in certain ways, it's a bit harder in some others. But again, all you have to do is show up sometimes. So like I said, it's simple. Half-assed effort, half-assed outcome. Nobody said it's going to be easy. Nobody said anything's going to be easy. Nothing is easy that is worth it though. And that's what everybody will tell you that has the results. It's always worth it. Look forward to the test. Because it essentially changes you as a person. That's the big evolution that you have to make. The big change that you essentially have to make. I'm referring mostly to the fitness now, but it comes down to your psychology. It comes down to your mental. Spiritually, you have to, dare I say spiritually, you have to change as a person. You have to change yourself. You have to look at who you are now. You have to forgive yourself. You have to accept the decisions that you have made. And you have to make the choice. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to change? To go from the person that's lazy as hell, if you want to lose weight, that hasn't taken their body in any way seriously, if you want to go from that person into someone that takes their body seriously, that looks like they take their body seriously, you have to change as a person. So if you're interested, you can check out the influences on women in this current society, or you can check out what I was talking about earlier with regards to supplementation. Again, make the right decision. Blessings.